This morning we led a hike, probably 2 miles, over at Avery Farm with 3 first grade classes from Northeast Academy. So that was fun. But I said to Dan, between hikes on our way back over here, I said to Dan, this hike will be so much less stressful and just fun. So thank you all for not running, picking up sticks, hitting each other, trying to jump in the water.
Right. Yep, everybody came through unscathed.
But it is a 3-mile hike. We walked it a few days ago to measure it. So it is 3 miles. There is some elevation in one point, and then when we get over by where the there's a bit of a waterfall, but at wetlands, definitely. We can check it all out and see. Some people may decide to brave it and others may not want to. At that point, if we decide we're gonna break up as a group, Dan will take the braver group. No, Dan should take the foolish group that was gonna walk in water. He'll take those adventurers that way, and I'll turn around and we'll come back the other way. So there's no pressure on anybody. But the waterfall is exactly halfway, so it's not as if you're going to get a shorter hike going one way or the other. So,
you need anything, let us know. I just want to reaffirm what you just heard Lynn say. Early on, a little elevation, a little flat, and then a little more elevation. But after that, it should even off when we get into the new property. Lynn said it's unmarked. That translates to we haven't blazed the trail yet, but we did get out here in advance of this so that 100% we wouldn't make any mistakes.
That's true.
We hung yellow, was it yellow or orange?
Yellow.
Yellow, you'll see yellow tape on some of the trees just to make sure we don't mess up.
Anywhere there was a choice, we put the tape. So, yep.
But we bought the property that we're heading into. It's called Center Groton. Bought it in November. I'm sure there's lots of history, including pre-colonial foundations. So, yeah, there's a lot. We're going to learn a lot about this property over the next few years. So, any other questions? All right, let's go have fun. If you've been with me before, you might have heard about pitch pines. We planted these about 3 years ago, maybe 4. Planted them from seed. We have a botanist. He harvested pine cones, and you have to bake them to get the seeds out. And he planted when the seedlings were ready. We probably put in 20, 30 of them here. And they had a rough start. We had a drought that first year, but they bounced right back.
Hi and welcome. I'm Cindy Olsen, one of the programmers at Thrive 55+, and today, Spring Equinox, we're out with GOSA on their new trail. It's off of the Candlewood Trail, but it's Groton Center Preserve. We're very lucky. We have about 30+ of us today. We have a beautiful day. It's a great trail. I highly suggest when they get it marked, come out here and check out the mountain laurel this summer, especially in June. And yes, please enjoy our trails. It's a vernal pool?
Yeah, and this is a big one. In our effort to get a grant, included this as one of the highlights and why it should be preserved. We know that the stone walls, they did 2 things. They either kept animals in or they were property lines, because most of this was clear cut. You weren't gonna hang stuff on trees. That some of these rock formations might be pre-colonial.
How do we feel about that?
Yeah.
So, here ladies, I'll show you. Look over here. I know, look. Ah. Isn't this beautiful?
So all this area, it wants to grow.
Yeah.
And we don't want to lose that.
Right.
Yeah.
So we had a pretty good work party in here. Mostly oak saplings, and there's, as you can see, there are plenty of them. This is the field that was mostly mugwort. See that tall stuff? That's mugwort. Look at how tall it gets. And we're probably our third year into trying to beat it. And our invasive species manager, Mark White, is doing an awesome job. We're having some success because it was taken over. Now we have these grasses coming in. It's good.
Look at them, they're beautiful. Look at.
Yeah, they're just starting to turn.
They are. Thank you all for enjoying our hike today at Groton Center Preserve with GOSA. Dan, thank you so much. And to Lynn, I know she's off over there. We had a great group today, great walk. We're really glad you guys got this property. We're excited for the new trails. Thank you for all you do. I did want to mention, when you do bring yourself out on a walk, if you have a dog, which we all love, please keep them leashed. There's a reason for that, and it's not only for your own dog's protection, but it's for the enjoyment of all of us here on these trails. We'd really appreciate you keeping your dog leashed. Anything else, Dan?
Well, I have to say thank you for all of that. We ran into one unleashed dog today, and it was a big one and a happy, frisky one. Yeah,
but not everybody appreciates that. So yes, and we appreciate all the work you guys have done for this. We appreciate you doing this hike with us. We had 32 persons on our hike today, all 55 plus. So you run the gamut with the school-age children to us at the center at Thrive 55 plus. Yeah.
Well, thank you. And I have to say, when it got to be that Lynn and I were comfortable enough to maybe lead a hike on the new property, which right now it's not marked. We are waiting for a survey. It's being done as we speak. Once that's done, we're going to really give it the GOSA treatment. Signage, maps, and the whole thing.
Perfect. We'll come enjoy it
One
again.
of the first things we thought of is your group, the Thrive 55 O.A.T.S group. They are amazing. It's a pleasure to walk with them, hike with them. And today was no exception.
We definitely are thriving today, people.
Yeah, lots of fun.
Well, thank you, Dan. Thank you, GOSA. And thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.
Yay.